My name is Steve Sherzer, and I've lived in Ely for 17 years.
I've lived in rural Ely pretty much my whole life. I had a small stint, I moved into Cedar Rapids, but in the last 13 years I've lived just outside of town here.
Ely has a lot of good businesses there. Dan and Deb's Creamery, excellent ice cream and cheese curds. There is a gift shop on the main street. That's a really nice place. They have a new brewery, House Divided, and they have a bar that has excellent food called Odie's Bar and Grill. So they have a lot of good businesses there.
What makes Ely special? Probably just that small town atmosphere and the willingness of everybody to help, you know. It's a nice commute either to Cedar Rapids or Iowa City. I think that's what draws people here is, you know, it's the small town, yet it's really close to Cedar Rapids, but you don't have the big hustle and bustle. You know, if you need something, everybody's here to help you. In the last 13 years, there's a lot of growth. When I first moved here, there weren't a lot of businesses here in the downtown strip except for the library, the fire department, and the bar. So now we've got a massage, we've got several different hair salons, barber shop, we've got the boutique, we've got the bakery. So just a lot of growth in Ely. You know, one of the big assets of the community, I think, for the kids here is the library. Sarah at the library has done a tremendous job for our family, and you know, her summer program is unbelievable. You know, she does so much for the kids in this town. The big one that Ely's known for is the pancake breakfast. This year was supposed to be the 49th, but due to COVID-19, they were unable to have it. But you know, as a kid, I remember you'd always get up early. Parents would drag you out of bed by 6 o'clock so you could beat the rush. You would get there, and then you would go home, have a little rest, go to the family picnic, and then come back to town for the 4th of July parade. So 4th of July was always big in Ely. The new businesses recently have started the Winterfest in the winter, so some of the small businesses have started that, and then the town has started Fall Fest as well. So that's been a newer event that they've got going. Fall Fest is a lot of fun. Winterfest is new and a lot of fun as well. So, you know, but it's also the gateway to Lake McBride in a sense. People come from Cedar Rapids to go fishing. When I was a kid, that was the biggest thing on the weekends. You'd see the boats lined up in front of Harry's 66, getting their bait and getting their fuel. You know, back then there wasn't a Casey's when I was a kid. It was Harry's 66, and they'd be lined up there getting their gas in their boat and heading to the lake. So Saturday morning was a parade of boats waiting to go to the lake.
They have a lot of community events. They have the firefighters breakfast over the 4th of July. The firefighters put on an event in their parking lot where they have bands and food. They also have a Fall Fest with a car show, a softball tournament, a lot of events for kids. They do a lot of things to get the public out and the community out.
I work at South Slope for over 20 years now, and I'm a data administrator in the networking group.
I'm the maintenance supervisor, and I've been at South Slope for 21 years. I have 2 other guys that I work with in my department. We are in charge of all of the facility maintenance in North Liberty and all of our remote sites. We're in charge of the fleet management, construction equipment, anything that has to do with maintenance or grounds, we take care of.
I think one of the biggest things South Slope done for Ely is the fiber overbuild project. When we put that in, being able to get reliable communications, you know, out in the rural. So many friends that I know that live in Cedar Rapids still are fighting on some of the things that they need, but you know, we got people 6 miles out of town that have fiber to their house and can have the most up-to-date communications. The grants, you know, I know we partner with Arion and do grants. We've done grants to the library, we've done scholarships, so I know there's been several students that have gotten scholarships through South Slope, you know, and the grants to the different the different venues in Ely that have been very helpful. So right now, growing. I mean, it is growing, you know, continuously growing. Like I said, the businesses is really exciting.
Friendly. The people are friendly, inviting, everybody's willing to help everybody out, and it's just a nice, warm community.